ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Tron here. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you see the little Tron in the corner, please subscribe, like, comment, and all that good stuff. So, today's topic is about one thing. And let's just get to the topic. So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, if you see like these celebrities, you see athletes, you see all these people. They play these sports and they're in movies, all this stuff, blah 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 blah. Okay, that's awesome. But Mr. Tron wants to talk about after they're done with their sport, why do so many of these people sit there and go into, oh, I'm a self-help guru now. I'm an expert in this. And it's like, dude, you were playing a sport. Like, you never went to school for psychology. You've never sat there and took classes on how to be a counselor. And you've never done a lot of that stuff. So how are you an expert? Did you spend 10,000 plus hours? As I mentioned in an earlier video, to be an expert at something, you need to spend 10,000 plus hours at doing that specific thing. And now they're, oh, it's a self-help guru. No, you're not a self-help guru. You just happen to have enough money and you read some books and you got your own opinion from some people and you put that stuff in a book and now, oh, I'm an expert. No, you're not. So be very careful before you start reading these books and this and that and all this stuff. And also, Mr. Tron wants to talk about this because this goes directly into that. So, when you read these books from these self-help people or you listen to them speak, a lot of times they'll sit there and say, if you think about it, you can accomplish anything you want, no matter what it is. Set big goals. Let me say something, okay? And this applies to everybody. Okay, I hate to say this, but Mr. Tron here, if I set my intentions on something, and whatever it may be, there's a lot of times in my life I'm not going to be even close to attempting to achieve those goals. I wouldn't even, I could sit there and tell myself, oh, I'm the world's strongest man over and over and think positive thoughts. And I could even write out a goal plan in order to achieve to be the world's strongest man. But let me tell you something. Mr. Tron knows right now I'm never going to be the world's strongest man, no matter what it is. And people say, what do you mean, Mr. Tron? Well, the problem is I don't have the right body type. I don't have good enough genetics. I don't have, I'm not going to be able to pack on another, I'm at 170 right now. I'd have to pack on 200 plus pounds to sit there and even be at the weight class those people are at. And I know I'm not going to be able to squat 1,000 pounds, deadlift 1,000 pounds, or bench press over be close to any of those numbers, because Mr. Tron knows that it's just not possible. So Mr. Tron, though, yes, I like to weight lift, but he has other goals with his weightlifting. And so I'm not going to chase after something that I know that it's not very likely that I'm going to be doing. It's like taking, let's say you have a person that's already 16 or 17 years old, okay? And their hand-eye coordination sucks. And let's say they're 5'2", and let's say they're 125 pounds at the age of 16. And if they listen to these people talk and all this stuff, if you set your mind on something, you just think positive, and you put in the work, you can accomplish anything you set your mind to. Well, the problem is with that, if they say they're going to be the world's best basketball player, and they're already 16, 5'2", 120 pounds, and they don't have any good hand-eye coordination, that's probably not going to be happening at all. So my advice is that person should be focusing on something other than being the world's best basketball player. If they're naturally gifted at, I don't know, singing, then that's what they should be focused on. Not trying to force something that's very unlikely going to happen. And a lot of people try to force this stuff, but it's not their natural talent. My all I'm saying is like you need to find your natural talent, and whatever that may be, chase after that. Don't chase after, oh, because these people tell you you can accomplish anything, and then all of a sudden you start you work so hard towards that one thing that that's really not what you're supposed to be doing, and you're not good at it, and you're forcing it, and it's just not natural. Go chase your natural gifts and abilities, and you'll know what those natural gifts and abilities are because they come easy to you. So Mr. Tron says, don't always listen to these self-help gurus and all this stuff, because a lot of times they just want you to purchase their material, their books, this, and that, and they're not really qualified. These self-help gurus, motivational speakers, to be telling you all this stuff because they never went to school. A lot of them, they sit there, they read one self-help book, and now they're a guru in this stuff. And it's the same way in the fitness industry. So you have a person work out for one time, and they just naturally have a blessed body, good genetics, all this stuff, and now they're a self-help guru. So that doesn't, I mean, it's stupid, it's retarded, and all this stuff. And for anybody to call themselves an expert, you need to be doing something for 10,000 plus hours in order to be considered an expert. Mr. Tron here, okay, is probably, I'm not even an expert at anything. I mean, I've been doing stuff for a very long time, but I'm not an expert. Trust me. So, and if you are an expert, you better be better than any other person out there in the whole entire world. And are you an expert? I don't know, but there's probably very few people out there that are motivational speakers, so these people that wrote these books, that are really gurus. Also, the thing is, these people claim that they'll say in their books, you need to meditate for 10 hours a day. Or whatever, meditate for an hour a day. You need to go read a book a day. You need to journal every day. You need a goal set every day. You need to do this, and that. Okay, that's good, but if you did everything that these people claim every single day, that's all you would be doing in your whole entire life. You would not be doing anything besides reading, meditating, journaling, doing all this stuff. You wouldn't be out trying to accomplish what you're naturally gifted at. So if you're naturally gifted at, I don't know, skateboarding, you would be out skateboarding. You wouldn't be so focused on meditating, journaling, doing all this other stuff, and yet you're never skateboarding because you're trying to sit there. Okay, if I just visualize myself doing a kickflip, I'm gonna go do a kickflip, and then, but yet you never hop on your skateboard. So there's so much wrong with the self-help industry, and there's so much wrong with these motivational speakers and everything else. And Mr. Tron says, don't waste your money on all that stuff. There's better ways to go around this. So Mr. Tron says, be very, very careful on what you spend your money on, because a lot of it is just a scam for them to try to make money off of it and all this stuff. So anyways, be very careful. Stay positive, but also be smart. Have a good one. Mr. Tron here says goodbye for now.